it's Hope. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to do a book review, a non-spoiler book review over The Young Elites by Marie Lu. This book doesn't come out until October, but Penguin Publishing sent me a copy of this for my Kindle, and I'm so excited to review it and let you guys know what I thought. Sorry, my cat Henry is like all up over me, and of course I'm wearing all black today, so that's going to be interesting. But yeah, enough about Henry. Let's get on with this review. So The Young Elites follows a couple different characters, but our main character's name is Adelina, and Adelina is a survivor of the blood fever. And about a decade ago from when the book takes place, a deadly illness kind of swept over the area that she was living in, and the illness was called the blood fever. A lot of people died from this blood fever and this illness, but those who did survive usually were left with like a strange mark or a deformity, something like that, to indicate that they were infected by this illness. Adelina did survive the blood fever, but it left her hair silver, even her eyelashes are silver, and it left a big scar across her eye, and I believe she is missing her left eye. And so it did, permanently damage her, or I guess mark her. And so, even walking down the street, everyone knows that she was infected by the blood fever, and it's been really hard for her father to marry her off because of this. We find out that the blood fever wasn't all that bad for some people. For some people, it did give them special powers, and the people that have these like crazy awesome powers, they're called the Dagger Society, and Enzo is the leader of the Dagger Society. He is another one of our main characters in the book. He reminds me a lot of Warner from the Shatter Me trilogy. He is good looking, he is confident, he knows he has power, and he wants revenge, and he wants to take over what his father has, like, power-wise. So when I was reading his character, I really felt like I was reading, a little bit of a Warner type character. He's kind of hard and harsh, but he's a character that you really do enjoy, but you wonder, okay, why is his skin like so thick, and why is he kind of harsh and hard on all the other characters? But you do find out why a little later on. So because we have this awesome elite Dagger Society, of course we have to have a group of people that want to fight against them and kill them off. So these people are the Inquisitors, and Taryn is the lead Inquisitor. He works for the king, and his main objective is to kill all the Malfettos, and those are the ones who were infected by the blood fever and have all these powers. So he wants to kill all of them off, especially the young elites that are in this Dagger Society. Throughout the book, though, you find him in situations where you're thinking, okay, is he really here to harm all these people, or is he trying to help them out? So yeah, his character is a really interesting one. You definitely love to hate him, and he has a little bit of redeeming qualities in him, but he's definitely the villain, and he's a great antagonist. So really, the story, without spoiling anything, is about Adelina realizing her potential and her powers and trying to find a place to fit in. She is tired of being used and feeling manipulated, and she really just wants to be out on her own and do things for her and really find a place to fit in and feel loved. Her father is really, really hard on her, and you find that out in the book. Something that I really did like about this book is you get to hear kind of what she's thinking and what other people are thinking, like even in like her conscience, and so I really did like that. It gave another little point of perspective for the reader. So yeah, Adelina's just trying to find a place to fit in and to really kind of, stand out and really just live up to what she wants to be. And then, of course, the story also follows the Dagger Society, and the young elites and finding out who those people are and what they're all about. That was really exciting. And then, of course, following Taryn and the Inquisitors, with them trying to take down the young elites and all the Malfettas. While I found this book a lot different from Marie Lu's Legend trilogy, I really did enjoy this. And I have to say that this book is more like a dystopian fantasy. I feel like her Legend trilogy was just purely dystopian. This one did have a lot of fantasy elements into it, but don't let that scare you away if you're not a big fantasy reader. I'm not really a fan of fantasy, but I did enjoy this because it had, you know, elements of both dystopian and fantasy in it. And I have to say that Marie Lu's writing in this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, the way that she describes everything from what people's like appearances look like, and everyone's powers, like the scene changes so many times, and I felt like I could imagine everything in my mind. And like I said, her words are just so beautiful, and she did such a great job describing you know, the environment that they were in, what everyone looked like, what their powers did. It was amazing. So guys, when this book comes out in October, definitely pick it up. If you're a fan of Marie Lu, I feel like you're going to love this book. If you're a fan of dystopian books or fantasy books, I think you'll love this. I'm even a fan of contemporary. That's probably one of my favorite genres, and I still loved this book. It will make your imagination go absolutely crazy. You're definitely going to be questioning what intentions, like whose intentions are good or bad. And the end of the story is going to be leaving you wanting more. When I finish the story, holy plot twist, I have to say that. I did not see the ending coming. I felt like I had a pretty good prediction of what was going to happen, and it did not. The epilogue definitely made me want the second book like ASAP, which the anticipation is going to kill me because this book hasn't even been like published to the public yet. Like, it comes out in October. So yeah, thank you again, Penguin Publishing, for letting me read this book on my Kindle. It was an absolute it was just such a great book, and I don't even know how else to describe it. I did rate it a 4.5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I definitely think you guys should check it out. For those of you who have read the book, feel free to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of it and whose powers would you guys like. And for those of you who are planning on reading the book, definitely pick it up when it comes out in October. Well guys, that is it for my spoiler-free review over The Young Elites by Marie Lu. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!